and let's talk about it. First, congratulations to Atlanta's mayor, the black lady who won. I'm surprised they even got out to vote, but they voted her in. Hope she does a great job. Didn't understand why Tyrese was there. But I was stopped by the police last night around 2 in the morning, leaving this chick's crib, and it was the weirdest stop ever because this was a sheriff for the state. So I'm like, what is the state police doing trying to shut me down? So he pulls me over, and I'm like, okay. And I see him. I can see him in his window. He's going on there clicking the buttons. Like he's frantically hitting these buttons because he's trying to get me to see where he could pull up on me. And I'm getting ready to just keep going by. So he's riding up real close. Like I got to pull him over. So I'm like, well, what are he pulling me over for? Then it says right low beam, which means in my Mercedes, I have 4 lights. I can drive off my center lights because they're LED lights. So I'm trying to tell him that even though that the beam is low, these are LED lights, I could drive. I can go and get that beam so that I can go and get that fixed. No, that wasn't enough for Mr. Officer. That was not enough for Mr. Officer. So Mr. Officer decided when he came over, he asked me for my license and registration, which is weird. In Illinois, they don't ask you for registration anymore. They don't. They ask you for your license and insurance card. So I said, why are you asking me for my registration? Oh, because I'm a black man in a Mercedes at 2 in the morning. There's a right low beam. Obviously, I must have stole it. So now he wants to see my registration. So I showed him the 3. See, back in the days, that used to be the requirement. They would ask you for license and registration. But then it became insurance card. So I said insurance card. I grabbed him out, showed him the insurance card, showed him everything. Then he said, whoa, wait a minute. The date, it's expired. I got a new insurance card because it's continuous. So everything's renewed, but the new card ain't in here. All he has to do is check the policy number and see that I'm still registered on there. So he took it in there saying he couldn't do that. Now, I know the system. Yeah, he could. But now he's going to ride his wave. Now here comes 2-3 other police. I'm like, now you got 3 police officers. What they in here for? So I turned my interior light on so they could see everything in the car. So they couldn't say, oh, he's going for a gun. So the other cop is right there with his little laser pointer thing, his little thing trying to get in the car. I'm like, you don't need that. I turned on the interior light so you can see everything that's going on here. So then he went back and I was like, when do you need backup? 2 more police officers for a headlight. When is that procedure? He didn't even talk no more. Then he went back to the car and he told the other 2 police officers they could leave. Then he's like, well, there's nothing on your driver's license. I'm like, I know this. You pulled me over at 2 in the morning for a headlight. He's like, I'm sorry, do you have any other information? I was like, hold on. And it was cold and snowing last night. Like it's 25 degrees now. It was like 19 and snowing. Snow was coming down. I rose the window all the way up. And then I was like, well, let me look for it. I was just rambling around and I knew it wasn't in the car. I'm going to freeze your ass outside as long as I can. And that's exactly what I did. I was freezing his ass. He was just froze out there. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what you get. You chose this when you decided to come over here. That's right. You turn on the interior light. Let them see in the car. So they ain't got no excuse for trying to come up like, oh, we thought you was reaching for something. Next thing you know, guns go off. No, buddy. If a gun go off, you ain't getting off. So then they want to keep my driver's license. It's all kind of crazy stuff. Like, you can get it back in court. It's like, what kind of new rule is this? For what? You the state police. So I went there, got the new card, put it in the car. We ain't gonna have no more problems. And I shouldn't have any stops whatsoever. That's how we roll on.
My car, you have to